and gentlemen, to Mercer Botanical Gardens and Haven Arts Theater's production of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. We hope that you enjoy this lovely weather that we brought here for you, especially for you. If it's too hot for you, I'm sorry, it is for me. You should have been here last Sunday where it was nice and cold. For those of you who did suffer through that, thank you, and thank you for coming back. At this time, you're outside, so I'm not going to tell you the usual of turn off your phone. Just don't let them be too loud if you don't mind. If you want to see our program, on the sidewalk over there and posted at a couple places our QR code, just scan that and you can get to our program. It will also take you to our website where you can see all of what Haven Arts is doing, what we have done, and what we will be doing coming up. All right? And I think that is it that you need to know, other than we will have a short intermission midway through the show, in which case there will be golf carts that can take you to the bathroom if you really need to go. And if you need to go before that, there is a lovely blue and white porta potty just on the other side of that tree. That is an emergency bathroom if you need. Okay? At this time then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it that's surfeiting. The appetite may sicken, and some die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violet, stealing and giving odor. Enough! No more! Not so sweet now as it was before. Oh, spirit of love, how fresh and quick art thou, that notwithstanding thy capacity receiveth as the sea, not enters there of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy that it alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What curio?
The heart.
Why, so I do the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, did thought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires like fell and cruel hounds ere since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years heat, shall not behold her face in ample view. But like a cloistress she will veil, walk, and water once a day her chamber round with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of this fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother, how will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? When liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones, are all supplied, her sweet perfections with one self-king. Away before me, to sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country friend is this? This is Illyria, lady. What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailor?
Oh, it is perchance you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
True, madame. But to comfort you with chance, be assured, when our ship did split, bind himself, courage and hope, both.
Gold!
Oh,
Mine own escape unfoldeth to my hope, whereto thy speech serves for authority the like of him. Knowest thou this country?
aye, madame, well. For I was bred and born so is now, or was so very late. But a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh and murmur, as you know what great ones do the less will prattle of, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since. Then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died. Oh, for whose dear love, they say, she has abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
That were hard to compass, madame, for she will accept no kind of suit. Oh, no, not the duke.
There is a fair behavior in thee, captain, I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent, I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
What a plague needs my niece to take the death of her brother's gut? I'm sure cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier all night. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your ill hours.
Well, let her accept before accept head.
But you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine. I'll confine myself. No finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in. And so be these boots, too. And they be not. Let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight that you brought in one night here to be her wooer.
Sir Andrew Agnew. He's all a man in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year and all those ducats, for he's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fie that you'll say so. He plays with a viol de gamboys and speaks 3 or 4. 4 languages, word for word, without book, and has all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed almost natural.
Ah,
For besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreler, and but that he hath the gift of a coward to allay the gusts he hath in quarreling, his thoughts among the prudent, he would quickly have the gift of a grave.
Right is sad. They are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add moreover is drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking health to my niece. I'll drink to her so long as there is passage in my throat. And drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a coistrel, will not drink to my niece till his brains turn to the toe like a parish top. What? That's pity, I don't will go. For here comes Sir Andrew Agnew. Face.
Sir Toby Belch! How now? Sir Toby Belch. Oh!
Andrew, whoa.
Bless you, fair shrew.
Of course, Sir Andrew, of course.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Oh, good mistress, of course. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Oh, good mistress, marry a cause.
Oh, no, you mistake. Nice. A cross is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of a cost?
Very well, then. Now let part so, Sir Andrew, would thou might never draw sword again.
Oh, and thou part so, mistress. I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, you have fools in hand.
Sir, I have you not but a hand.
Marry, but you shall have. And here's my hand.
Sir, thought is free. Bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, mistress? What's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Oh, are you full of them?
I have them at my fingers' end. Marry now and let go your hand. I am bearing. Oh, nay. Thou lackest the cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Unless you see canary put me down. Oh, methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4-1, till none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I have heard her swear it. There's life in it, man.
Oh, I'll stay a month longer. I am a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masque and revels, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these pictures, knight?
Oh, is any man in Illyria, whatsoe'er he be, under the degree of my betters, and yet I'll not compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Oh, faith, I can cut a caper.
And I can cut a mutton to it.
And I do think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before them? Are they like fake dust, like Mistress Mull's picture? Why dost thou not go to church in a galliard and come home in a corundum? My very walk should be a jig. I would not so much as make water, but in a syncopate. What dost thou mean? Is this a world to hide virtues in? I did think by the excellent constitution of thy leg that it was formed under the star of a galleon.
Why, 'tis strong, and it does it different well in a flame-colored stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Oh, Taurus! That's sides and heart.
No, sir, it is legs and thighs. Let me see thee caper. Higher! 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 Duke continues his favors towards you, you are like to be much advanced. He has known you but 2 months, and already you are no stranger. You either fear his humor or my negligence, that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favor? No, believe me. I thank you. Here comes the count.
Cesario, oh,
On your attendance, my lord here.
stand you a while aloof, Cesario. Thou knowst no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous and leave all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak to her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in Annuncio's a more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblative a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. In a marvel strife, who ere I woo myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a thistle may enter by way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me then. He that is well hanged in this world shall fear no colors.
Make that good.
He shall see none to fear.
A good Lenten answer. I can tell you where that saying was born of, I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In no wars, and that may you be bold to use in your foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or to be turned away. Is not that as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents the bad marriage. And for turning away, let summer bear it out.
You are resolute then.
Not so neither, but I am resolved on 2 points.
That if one break, the other will hold, or
But
if they
then-
both break, your gaskins will fall.
Apt in faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyria.
Peace is true! No more of that! Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely. You were bet.
Wit, and it be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have me do very oft prove fools, while I that am sure I lack thee may pass for a wise man. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do not hear fellows take away the lady.
Go to, you're a dry fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Oh, do false Madonna that drink in good counsel will amend. Forgive the dry fool drink, then is the fool no longer dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself, then is he no longer dishonest. If he cannot let the botcher mend him, anything that's mended is but patched, and virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that this simple syllogism serve, so. If not then what remedy? As there is no true cuckold but calamity, so beauty is a flower. The lady bade take away the fool. I say again, gentlemen, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Oh, misprison in the highest degree, lady. Cucullus non facit monicum. That is as much to say that I wear not the motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you for it, Madonna. Good my mouse of virtue, answer me.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, lady.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool you, Madonna, to mourn a brother's soul being in heaven. Take the fool away, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do so till the pangs of death take him. Infirmity which decays the wise doth ever make him the better fool.
God send you a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing of your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he'll not pass his word for 2 pennies that you are no fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel that thy ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day by an ordinary fool with no more brains than a stone. And look you now, he's on his guard already, and let you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged. I protest, I take these wise men that crow so at this set kind of fools no better than the fools zanies.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and speak with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail. Nor is there no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Now, Mercury, give you leasing. Thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young man much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam, but is a fair young man and well attended.
Who is my people holding him today?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Set him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madness. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home, what you will to dismiss it. Now, sir, you see how your fooling grows old, and people dislike it.
Thou spoke, Madonna, as if thy eldest son, a fool, whose skull Jove crammed with brains. Oh, look, there he comes. One of thy kin has a most weak Fiammata.
By mine honor, half drunk. What be at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
Gentlemen! What gentleman?
Tis a gentleman here.
Oh.
Come, play, guys. Pick up Harry. Oh, no.
Good Sir Toby!
Cousin, how come you so early by this lethargy?
Lechery! I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Ay, Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will. I care not. Give me penny. Oh, wait. Well, it's all one.
What is a drunken man like, fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One drowned about meat makes him a fool. The second mads him on the third. Oh, drown them!
were sick. He takes on himself to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He says he has foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What shall be said to him? He is fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak to me.
Has been told so, and says he will stand at your door like a sheriff's post, and be supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why of mankind?
Of what manner of man?
A very ill manner. He will speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He is well favored.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman! Your lady calls.
Bring me my veil. Come, throw it on my face. Go once more to your Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house.
Which is she? Speak to me, I'll answer for her.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well said, I have taken great pains to avoid it. Let me just say no scorn. I am very comfortable, even in the least sinister uses.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet, by the very pangs of malice, I swear I am not that I slay. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain. If you are she, you do usurp yourself, for what is yours to bestow is not yours to usurp. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise and show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and it's poetical.
Tis the more likely to think. I pray you within. I heard you were saucy at my gate, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of moon with me to make one in so skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good Clobber. I am here to hold a little longer. From qualification for your giant lady, tell me your mind.
I am a messenger. Sure, you have some hideous message to deliver if the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overthrow war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that has appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom. In his bosom.
In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the message? In the first of his parts.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my fate? You are now out of your touch. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. The I shall not be so hard-hearted. I shall give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventory, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will as two lips in different reds. Item, two gray eyes with trunk. Item, one neck, one chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me? I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. No such love could be but recompense, though you were crowned the non-peril of beauty. How does he love me? With adoration, with fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire. Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him, and yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned, valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature, a gracious person, and yet I cannot love him. He might have took a dancer long ago. If I did love you in my master's claim, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it. Why? What would you? Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my souls within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me. You might do much. What is your parentage?
Well, my fortune, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him said no more. Unless, perchance, you would like to come again tomorrow to tell me how he takes it. I thank thee for thy pain. Fare thee well. That's this for me.
I am no fee post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love, make his heart of flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in content. Farewell. Therefore,
What is thy parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, action, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Not so fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man, how now? Even so may one catch the blade. Methinks I feel the youth's perfections with invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. Oh no, Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
When after that same Phoebus messenger, the countess man, he left this ring with him. Would I or not? Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with any hopes. I am not for him. If that he should come again tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. Hi, me, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
I do I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
do you stay no longer, nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me, and the malignancy of my fate might perhaps disfigure yours. Therefore, I crave of you your leave, that I might bear my evil alone. Add No. My determinate voyage is mere extravagance. But receiving you is so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me. I am willing to keep it. Therefore, it charges me in manners rather to express myself. Know me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian, which I call Rodriguez. My father, the same Sebastian Mesling, whom I know you've heard of. Left behind him, myself, and a sister, both born in an hour. If heavens were pleased, it would have so ended. But you, miss, altered that. Some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned.
Last the day.
A lady, miss. Though it said she much resembled me, was often many accounted beautiful. So I could not with such estimable wonder or far believe that. Yet thus far I will boldly cover with her. She had a mind that envy could not recall fair. She is drowned already, miss, with salt and water. I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir. Bad entertainment.
Good Antonia, forgive me yourself.
You will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well at once. Bosom is full of kindness. I am yet so near the manners of my mother that upon the least occasion more, mine eyes will tell tale of you. I have bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But, come what may, I do adore thee so. The danger will soon sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have since I got hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains and taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you should never be so hardy as to come again in his affairs, unless it is to report your lord taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her. Her will is it be returned. If it worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, let it be his that finds it. Oh.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She had good view of me indeed so much that sure me thought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in such distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why he sent for none. I am the man. If it be so as 'tis. Oh, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper falls, and women waxen harsh to set their forms. Alas, our frailty is a cause, not we. For such as we are made of, such we be. How will this badge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman,
me up betimes. And you look closer, Jelly. Thou knowest.
Oh, nay, I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Babe, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and
As a
drinking.
scholar, let us therefore eat and drink. Man, I say a sip of wine.
Here comes the holy babe.
How now, my hearts! Did you never see the picture of we three?
Welcome, ass. Now let's have a cat.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I would, rather than 40 shilling, I had such a leg and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. Oh, thou wast in very greatest fooling last night when thou spokest of high-grow grumpetus, of the facial of Quaebus. Oh, it was very good in vain. Oh, I sent thee 6 pence for thy leman. Hast it?
I did impeticos thy gratility. Malvolio's nose is no whipstock. My lady has a white hand, and the myrmidon to no bottle ale houses.
Oh, excellent. Why, when all's done, this is the best fooling. Now, a song.
Come on. Here's 6 cents for you.
Here's Kestrel of me too.
Now, shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl in a cast that will draw 3 souls out of one weaver? Shall we do that?
And you love me, let's do it. I am dog at a catch.
And by your lady, these dogs will catch well.
Oh, most certain. Let our catch be thou knave.
Hold thy peace. Thou knave, knight, I shall be constrained to call thee knave, knight.
Well, 'tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Come, begin. It begins. Hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Oh, good, Iphave. Come, begin.
Hold thy peace, thy knave. Hold thy peace, thou 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 knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave.
If my lady have not called up her steward, Malvolio, and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
My ladies, a cushion, we are politicians. Malvolio's a Pagaranzi, and 3 merry men be we. Am not I consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Oh, Kitty Valley ladies. That well, a man in Babylon, lady, lady.
Oh, be sure me, knight. The knight's an admirable fooling.
Oh, he does well enough. He be disposed to it. So do I too. He does it with a better grace. I do it more. natural.
The 12th day of December!
December!
My masters! Are you mad? Or what are you? You have no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night. You make an alehouse of my lady's house, and you squeak out your cosier's catches with no mitigation nor remorse of voice. Have you no respect for place, persons, nor time in you?
Oh, we did keep time, sir. In our catches, neck up.
Oh, Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as a kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it please you to take your leave, he is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear Anne, for I must needs be gone. His eyes do show his days are almost
Oh,
done.
even so.
But I will never die. There's Sir Toby now, you lie.
Oh, there's much credits to you in that.
Shall I bid him go? What and if you do? Shall I bid him go and spare not? Oh, no, 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 you dare not! Oh, to swoon, sir, ye lie not any more than a steward. Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there should be no more cake today? Yes, and by St. Anne, ginger shall be hot in the mouth too. God right. Go, sir, rub your teeth with rum. A soup of wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favors at anything more than contempt, you would not give mean for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Oh, 'twere as good a deed as to drink when a man's hungry, challenge him in the field, and then to break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge. Or I'll deliver thy indignation to him by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the use of the counsel today with thy lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, that me alone. If I do not lull him into a neighbor and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Possess us. Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, he is sometimes a kind of Puritan.
Oh, and I thought that I beat him like a dog.
What? For being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason, but I have reason good enough.
The devil of Puritan, that he is. And anything constantly but a time pleaser, an affectioned ass that can't state without book and then utters it by great swords. The best persuaded of himself. So cramped, he believes with excellency that it is his grounds of faith that all who look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein by the color of his beard, the shape of his legs, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eyes, forehead, complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady, your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell a device.
Ooh, I have it in my nose, too.
We shall predict by the letters that thou wilt draw that they come from my niece and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
Oh, and your horse now will make him an ass.
Ass, I doubt not.
Oh, to be admirable.
Lord Royal, I warrant you. I know my physic will work with him. And you two, and as a fool make a third, where he shall find the letter, observe his conception of it. For tonight, bed, and dream on the event. Farewell! Good night, and Cecilia.
Before me. She's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Oh, that's the bad night. Thou hast been sent for more money.
No. If I cannot recover your niece, I'm a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. Oh, if thou hast her not in the end, call me cut.
Oh, and I do not. Never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, come. I'll go burn some sack. It is too late to go to bed now. Hey, come, night! Come, night!
Give me some music now, tomorrow, friend. Now, good Cesario, what that piece of song, that old and antique song we had last night? Methought it did relieve my passion much, more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy paced times. Come, but one verse.
He's not here. That should please your lordship.
Who was it?
Thessae, the jester, my lord. A fool that the lady Olivia's father took much delight in.
Seek him out. Play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Woo! Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some creature that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor,
What kind of woman is't?
of your complexion,
It is not worth thee, then. What years it fame?
about your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still a woman take an elder than herself. So wears she through him. So sways she level with her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and won than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are, alas, that they are so. To die even when they to perfection grow.
Come, fellow, come, the song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain, the spinsters and the knitters in the sun and the free maids that weave their threads with bones who used to chant it. It is silly sooth and dallies with the innocence of love like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye. Prithee, sing.
Come away, death, and in a sad cypress
there's for thy pain.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy god protect thee, and the tailor make thy doublet of changeable taffeta, for thy mind is a very opal. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, that their business be everything and their intent everywhere, for that's it that makes a good voyage of nothing. Fare thee well.
And all the rest. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her, my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty land. Those parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her I hold as giddily as fortune. But 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
do what you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, has for your love a great pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so much she not then be answered.
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite. No motion of the liver, but the palate that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know
Oh, what dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe, and faith they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man, as it were, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud feed on her damask cheek. She pined and sobbed, and with a green and yellow melancholy sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house.
And all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the thing. Do her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, bide no denay.
Come thy way, Signor Fabian.
And they all come. If I lose a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the rascally sea fighter come by some notable shame?
Oh, I would exult, man. You know, he put me out of favor with my lady by the bear baiting here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we will fool him black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not, it is pity of our lives.
Oh, here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get ye three into the box tree. Malvolio is coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behaviors to his own shadow this past hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Quick, in the name of jesting! Lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
Oh, 'tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did appreciate me, and I have heard herself come thus near that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion.
Oh.
Oh, besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on?
There's an overweening rogue. Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced plumes.
Slide, I could so beat the road.
Peace, I say.
To be, Count Malvolio?
Rogue!
Oh, pistol him! Pistol him!
There is an example for it. The lady of the Strachey did marry the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Oh, spy on him! Jezebel!
Oh, peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Yes. Having 3 months been married to her, sitting in my state.
Oh, for a stone blow to hit him in the eye! No.
Yes, calling my officers about me in my drenched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone! Oh, peace now.
And then, to have the humor of state, and after a demure travel of regard, where I tell them that I know my place, I would they should do theirs, before my kinsman, Toby.
Bolts and shekels! Peace now.
There are 7 of my people, with an obedient start to make out for it. I frowned a while. Perchance wind up watch, or play with my some rich jewels. Toby approaches. Curtsy. There. To me.
Now this fellow lived. Oh,
I
silence.
extend my hand to him, thus, quenching a familiar smile with an august regard of control,
And does not, Toby, take your blow with the lips, then.
saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scout! Oh, need patience, we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasures of your time on your foolish night.
Oh, that's me! I warrant you!
There's one Sir Andrew.
Oh, I knew 'twas I! For many to call me fool!
What employment have we here?
Ooh, now is the woodcock near the gin.
Peace, I say, in the spirit of humors, intimate reading aloud!
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These are her very C's, her U's, her T's. Thus makes she her great T's.
Oh, well.
It is in contempt to question her hand.
Oh, her C's, her U's, and her T's? Why that?
To my unknown beloved, this and well wishes, her very phrases, by a leaf wax, soft the impressure, Lucrece, with which she uses the seal. 'Tis my lady, to whom should this be?
Oh, this wins him liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. What follows? The numbers altered. No man must know if this should be thee, Malvolio.
Mary, hang thee, Brock.
I may command where I adore, but silent like Lucrece's knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
Ooh, fussy and riddle.
An excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, let me see,
What dish of poison has she dressed
And
him?
with what wing the spaniel tracks is it?
I may command where I adore. command me. I serve her. She is my lady. This is evident in any formal capacity. There's no obstacle in this. And the end. What should the alphabetical progression portend? If I could make it resemble something in me, softly, M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make up that he is now in a cold sense.
Souter will cry upon it for all this, though it be rank as a fox.
Malvolio! That doth begin my name.
Did not I say he'd work it out? The cur is excellent at fault.
But there's no consonants in the sequel. This suffers under probation. A should follow, but O does.
And O may end, I hope.
Aye, or I'll cudgel him and make him cry. Oh.
And then I comes behind.
Aye, and if you had the eye behind you, you'd see more detraction in your heels than fortune before you.
M-O-A-I. There's no simulation in the former.
Oh.
And yet, to crush it a little, every one of these letters is in my name. It does bow to me. So, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hands, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slaw, and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servant, let thy tongue ping arguments of state. So advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stocking, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee steward, still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby.
Oh, yeah.
I will wash of unwashed circumstance. I will point devise the very man, for I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me. For all reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. Oh, my stars, I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings, even with the swiftness of putting on. Oh, no, my stars, strange. Oh, here yet lies a postscript. Thou canst not choose but to know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling, for thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, my dear, my sweet, I prithee. Oh, Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do anything thou wilt have me.
I will not give my part of this sport for attention of thousands to be paid from the Sophie.
I couldn't marry this wench for this device.
So could I too.
And ask no other dowry with her but such another jest.
Oh, nor I either.
Oh, here comes my noble gull catcher.
Wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Oh, or mine either.
Shall I slay my freedom and bracelet and become thy bond slave?
If faith or I either.
But thou hast put him into such a dream that when the image of it
being addicted to a melancholy, as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
To the gates of Carthage, thou most excellent devil.
Oh, wait, no, wait, no, 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 no.
I'll make
Oh,
one
no,
too.
no, no. Late.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short 15-minute intermission for you to run to the privy or laboratory or whatever you want to call it. And when we come back, we will get back to the second half of Twelfth Night. Thank you very much.
Save thee, friend, and thy music, dost thou live by thy tabor? Oh, no, sir. I live by the church. Art thou a churchman? No such matter, sir. I do live by the church. In that I do live by my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayest say, a king lies by a beggar if a beggar dwell near him, or a church does stand by thy tabor if thy tabor stands by the church.
You have said, sir, to see this age, a sentence is but a cheverel glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, they that dally nicely with works may quickly make them wanton.
I would therefore my sister had no name.
Why, man?
Why, sir, her name's a word, and to dally with that word might make my sister wanton. But indeed words are very rascals, since bonds disgrace them.
Thy reason, man?
Troth, sir, I can yield you none without words, and words have grown so false, I am loath to prove reason with them.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow and carest for nothing.
Not so, sir. I do care for something, but in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, I would that would make you invisible.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. And fools are as like husbands as pilchards are to herrings, the husband's the bigger. No, I am indeed not Lady Olivia's fool. I am her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at Count Orsino's.
Foolery doth walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with your master as with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Oh. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Now, by Jove, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I'm almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
That's not a hair
Regarde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, you are, and I'm yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter if your trade be to her. I am bound to your niece, sir. Here's the list of my voyage. Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion. My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by taste my legs. I mean to go, sir, to enter. I will answer you with gate and entrance. But we are prevented. Oh, most excellent and accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
Ooh, that youth's a rare courtier. Rain odors, well.
My matter has no voice, but your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Ooh, odors. Pregnant. Vouchsafed. I'll get them all three already.
Rifle garden door shut and give me your hand, sir. My duty, madam, and most humble servant. What is your name? Child is your servant's name. Sir Princess, my servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world, lowly feigning was called compliment. Your servant is the Count Orsino, and he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant is your servant, madam. For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blank rather than filled with me. I come to wet your gentle thoughts on his behalf. Leave me, leave, I pray you. Yet I beg you never speak again of him. But were you to undertake another suit, I would hear you solicit that the music from his ears. Dear lady, give me leave to keep you. I did send, after your last enchantment here, a ring in chase of you. So did I of you to myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. Have you not set mine honor at the stake and traded it with all the fettered, unleveled thoughts that tyrannous heart contains? To one of your receiving, enough is shown. A cypress, not a bosom, hideth my heart. So, let me hear you speak. I pity you. Well, that is a grief to love. No, not a gripe, but this, a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies. I smile again. The world, how apt to pour our proud. If one is to fall the prey, how much better to fall before the lion and not the wolf. The clock upbraids me with my waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth are come to harvest, yours were like to be a proper man. Where lies your way? Due west. Then westward ho! Grace and goodness physician attend your ladyship. You're nothing, madam, to my lord by me. Nay, I tell me what thou thinkest of me. That
Must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors for the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed on me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee a while, old boy? Tell me that.
Plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her towards you.
Slight! Would you make an ass of me?
I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oath of judgment and reason.
And they have been grand jurymen since before Noah was a sailor.
She did show favor to the youth in your presence, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with some excellent jest firing you from the mint, you should have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was false. The double guilt of this opportunity you let time wash off, and you are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle off a judgment's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt of valor or policy.
And to be anyway, must be valor. For policy, I hate. I'd as lief be a brownist as a politician.
Why then build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor? Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's condemnation with woman than report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will one of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. It matters not how witty, so that it be eloquent and full of invention. Taunt him with the license of ink. If thou gowest him some price, it shall not be amiss. And as many lies as will lie in thy sheet of paper, though the sheet were big enough for the bed of wear in England, set them down. Go about it. Let there be gall enough in thy ink, though thou write with a goose head. No matter. About it. Oh,
Where shall I find you?
we'll call thee the Coca-Cola. Go! This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby. Oh, I have been dear to him for some 2,000
Ha!
or so.
We shall have a rare letter from him, but you'll not deliver it.
Never trust me, then. Oh, and by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. I think oxen and Wainrobes cannot hail them together. And if he were open, and you find so much blood in his liver as will clog the foot of a tree, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
And his opposite, the youth, bears in his visit no great presage of cruelty.
Was the youngest when of 9 pounds.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon gull Malvolio's turned heathen, a very renegado. For there is no Christian that needs to be saved by believing rightly could ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
Oh, and cross-gartered.
Most villainously. He does obey every point of the letter that I did drop to betray him. You have not seen such a thing as tears. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and when she does, we'll smile and take it for a great favor.
Well, come, bring us.
trouble you. But since you make your pleasure of your pain, I'll no further chide you.
I cannot stay behind you. My desire more sharp than filed steel did spur me forth. And not all love to see you, although so much as might have drawn one to no longer buoyant. But jealousy what might befall your travel. Being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, both unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love, the rather of these arguments, set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonia, I can no other offer make but thanks and thanks. Oft good troubles are turned off with uncertain pay, but my worth at my fortune were, you should find better dealing. Now, what to do? Shall we go see the reliquaries of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. That's first to find your lodging.
Oh, I am not tired, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, and feast your eyes on the memorials and things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you pardon me? Once in a sea fight against the captain, whose galleys I did some service of such note indeed, that were I taken here, it should scarce be answered.
We likely slew a great number of his people.
The offense was not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality and time of the quarrel gave its bloody argument. It might have since been answered under paying what we took of him, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which, as I lapse in this place, I shall take here.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Well, sir, here's my purse. At the south suburbs of the Elephant is bent to lie. I shall bespeak our diet, while you beguile the time and feed your knowledge of the town. Then you shall have me.
Why are your purse?
Happily arrived to a lead conscience for you have desired to purchase. And your store, I think, is not bridal market.
Well, I will be your purse bearer and leave. For now.
The Elephant.
You remember.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? With what bestow on him? For love is more oft bought than begged or borrowed.
I speak too loud. Where's Malvolio? He is sad and civil, and fits well for a servant with my fortune. Where's Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He's yours possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he's nothing but smile. Your ladyship will have some guard about you if he come, but the man is short-changed and is rich.
Fetch him hither. I am as mad as he is. Sad and married madness equally. No, Malvolio.
Sweet lady. Oh, sad lady. I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it do please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one and please all.
How does so, man?
Oh,
What is the matter with you?
not black in the mind, but yellow in the leg. It did come into his hands, and commands must be executed. I think we know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Oh, to bed! Aye, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
Why does thou scarlet so and kiss thy head so off?
How do you, Malvolio?
At thy request, yes, nightingales answer doors.
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness.
Oh!
Was well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stocking,
Thy yellow
and
stocking.
wish to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered.
Oh, go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Thy maid?
If not, let thee see as a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam! Madam, fair lady, that young gentleman of due fortune. Oh my God!
young gentleman of the horse nose has arrived. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure. No.
I'll go to him. Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Have some of my people give him a special care. I would not have the fellow miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse a man than Sir Toby to look to me. But it concerns itself directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him. For she incites me to that in the letter. Let this fellow be looked to. Fellow! Not Malvolio, not after my degree, but fellow! Why, it all adheres together. That's no scruple of a scruple, no unsafe circumstance, no obstacle. Why, what can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full extent of my hope. Joe, this is your doing, and you ought to be thanked.
Which way is he? In the name of sanctity, if all the devils of hell be drawn in little, and Legion himself possessed him, yet I'll speak to him. Here he is, here he is. How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go off!
Oh.
I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off!
Know how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did I not tell you? Did not tell me, my lady pray. You take care of him.
Does she so?
Go to peace, peace. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolio? How is with you? What? Man, defy the devil! Consider he's an enemy to mankind!
Do you know what you say?
And you speak ill of the devil, and he takes it at heart. Pray he be not bewitched. Carry his water to the wise woman. Will be done tomorrow, if I live.
How now, mistress? This is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone with no way but gentleness. Gently. Oh! The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used. How now, my ballcock? How dost thou? Shuck, Sir!
I, Kitty, come with me. Oh, what? Man, 'tis not for gravity to play it. Cherry pit with Satan! Hang him, foul Collier! Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby! Get him to pray!
Oh, my prayers? Me?
No! Come dying as I warned you!
Go hang yourselves! Oh, you idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You will know more hereafter.
It's possible. If this were played upon the stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction. Why, his very genius has taken the infection of the device. Nay, pursue him, lest the device take air and change. Oh, we shall drive him mad indeed. The house will in the belief that he's mad, we may carry it thus. For our pleasure and his penance, till our very pastime, tired out of breath, prompt us to have mercy on him. At which point, we will bring the device to the bar and crown thee for a finder of madmen. but see.
Oh, matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. Pour it. Then vinegar and pepper it.
Oh, is it so saucy?
Oh, I is. Do but read.
Give me. You, whatsoe'er thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
A good point. That keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge for.
Very brief and to exceeding good sense, lad.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me.
Good.
Thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still you sail the windy side of the law. Good.
Very well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguilera. If this letter moves, if not, his legs cannot. I'll give it.
You may have very fit occasion for it, for he is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Oh, go surrender, scouting for him at the corner of the orchard, like a bumbaily. So soon as ever thou seest him, draw, and as thou drawest, swear horrible, for it comes to pass oft that a terrible oath with a swaggering accent sharply twanged off gives manhood more approbation than ever proof itself might have earned him. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will not I deliver this letter. For the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity and breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less. Therefore, this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will bring no terror in the youth. He will find it comes from a platform. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Ague Cheek a notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both that they will kill one another by the look like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your knee. Give them way till he take leave, then presently after him.
I'll meditate a while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone, and left my honor to unchary out. There's something in me that reproves my faults, but such a headstrong, potent fault to me could not reprove. With the same behavior that your passion bears goes on my master
preparations, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man has any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear of any image of offense done to any man.
You will find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, you hold your life at any price to take you to your God. For your office hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish a man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is night, dubbed with unhatched rapier and uncarpet consideration, but he's a devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced. And his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by pang of death and sepulchre. Hobnob is his word. Give it or take it.
I will return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men that put quarrels purposely at others to taste their valor. Belike, this is a man of that word.
Sir? No. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore, get you on and give him his desire. Back you shall not to the house, unless you undertake that with me, which, with as much safety, you might answer him. Therefore on, or strip your sword stark naked, for meddle you must, that's certain, or forswear to wear iron about.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Senor Fabian, say you, by this gentleman, till my return.
I pray you, sir, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal or bison, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
Oh, nothing of that wonderful promise. Read him by his form, for you are like to find him in the proof of his valor. He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloodiest, and deadly officer you are like to ever have found in any part of Illyria. Oh, will you walk towards him? I will try to make your peace with him if I can.
I would be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my mettle.
Why, man, he's a very devil. I have not seen such a farrago. I had a passage, rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gives me the stuck in with such a mortal motion that it is inevitable. And on the answer, he pays you as surely as your feet hit the ground they step on. They say he has been censored to the surface.
Oh, hooks on it. I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not be pacified. Fabian himself can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it. Oh, had I known he had been valiant and so cunning in fence, oh, I'd have seen him damned ere I challenged him. Oh. Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Grey Capulet.
A make the motion. Stand here. Make a good show on it. This shall end without tradition of so. Marry, I will ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have forced to take up the quarrel. I have persuaded him to use the devil. And he is horribly conceited of him. He pants and looks pale as if a bear were having feelings. There's no remedy, sir. He will fight with you for oath's sake. Marry, he has better bethought him of his quarrel, and he finds that now scarce to be worth talking of. Therefore, draw for the supportance of his vow. He protests. Oh, pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell him how much I like of a man.
Oh, give way if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew, there is no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you. He cannot, by the duello, avoid it, but he has promised me, as a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on.
Pray God he keep his oath.
I do assure you, 'tis against my will. On guard! On guard! If this young man is not a bitch, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him defy you. You, sir. Why, what are you? One, sir. Before his love dares get to work using your person brags you, he will. Nay, you be an undertaker. I am for you. Oh, good to tell me, hold! Here come these officers! I'll agree with you or not.
This is the man. I will do my office. Tony, I arrest you at the Pseudo Countersino.
You do mistake me, sir! Pray, sir, put up your sword if you please.
Oh, Mary, will I, sir? And for that I promise you, I will be as good as my word. Oh, he will bear you easily and reigns well.
The lady no jot. I know your favor well. So, now you have no sea cap on your head. Take her away. She knows I know her well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you, but there is no answer, there's no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do now that my necessity makes me to ask you for my turn? It frees me much more when I cannot be free from above myself. Stand amazed. Be of comfort.
Come on, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money. What money? For the fair kindness you have shown me here, and part being prompted by your present trouble, I'll lend you something. My having is not much. I'll make division of my presence with you. Oh, there's half my coffer. Do you deny me now? Is it possible my deserts you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me so unsound a woman as to upbraid you with the kindnesses that I've done for you. I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any teacher. Oh, heavens themselves.
Come on, I pray you, away.
Let me speak a little. This thing you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death. Released him with such sympathy of love, and to his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What does that matter to me? Come on, away, time for a pie.
Oh, how vile and idle this God proved! Thou hadst Sebastian done good feet for shame. In nature, there's no limits but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauty is evil are empty trunks overflourished by the devil!
Woman goes mad. Come, away.
Lead me on. Methinks her words do from such passion fly, that she thinks
coward. A most devout coward. Religious in it.
Ooh, Slid. I'll after him again and beat him.
Do, cut him soundly, but never draw the sword.
And I do not.
I must see the event. There lay any money for me nothing yet.
Would you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Don't thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Oh, well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor is your name not Master Cesario. No, this is not my nose, neither. Nothing that is so is so.
Prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest me not.
Vent my folly? He has heard that word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly? I am afraid this great lover the world will prove a cockney. I prithee, sir, ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I should vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
Go to foolish grief. Depart from me. Here is money for thee. If you tarry longer, I'll give worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. For these wise men that give fools money, you'll get a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Why? Stand
Oh!
Go!
and there. Are all the people mad?
Hold, son, or I will throw your dagger over the house. This I will tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence. Come on, sir.
Oh,
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, there's no matter for that.
let go thy hand.
Come, come. I will not let you go. Come, my young soldier, put up your iron. You are well fled. Come on.
I'll be free of thee. What wouldst thou now? Thou darest hit me further? Draw thy sword.
Hey, then. I must have an ounce or two of this Malibu.
Hold, Toby! By thy life, I charge thee, hold!
Madam.
Will it be ever thus, ungracious wretch? Fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where manners ne'er were free. Out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario.
Rugby, be gone.
I prithee, gentle friend, but thy fair wisdom, and not thy passion in this uncivil, unjust offense against thy peace. Go with me to my house, and hear thou there
How many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby mayst smile at this. Thou shalt not cease to go, do not deny. He threw his soul for me. He started one whole heart of mine in me.
What relish is this? How goes the stream? Am I mad, or else this is a dream? Let fancy still my senses, let these people be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, wilt thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Say so, and so be. Nay, I prithee. Oh, nay, I prithee.
put on this beard and this down and make him believe thou art Sir Topaz the Cure. Oh, Sir Toby the Louse, do it quickly!
Well, I'll put it on and I'll dissemble myself in it. And I would I were the first to ever dissemble in such a gown. I am not tall enough to become the Parson. Bonus dear Sir Toby, for as the old hermit of Prague, who never saw pen nor ink, quite wittily said to a niece of King Gorbaduke, that is. So I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson. For what is that? What that? And is what is to him Sir Thomas. What? Who? Peace in this prison?
Oh, the knave's counterfeits, well.
Who called that?
Sir Topus, the curate, comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Tobus! Oh, Sir Tobus! Good Sir Tobus! Go to my lady!
Out, hyperbolical fiend! How thou vexest this man! Talkest thou of nothing but ladies?
Well said, Master Parson.
Oh, good Sir Tobus! There's never been a man thus wronged! Oh, good Sir Tobus, you must not think that I am mad! There lay here in hideous darkness!
Aye, on thee, dishonest Satan! I call on thee by the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle souls who would use the devil himself with courtesy. And sayest thou this house is dark?
Oh, as hell, Sir Tobus!
Why, it hath bay windows as transparent as barricadoes. And the clear stores to the south, not to the north, are as lustrous as ebony. And yet thou complainest of obstruction?
I am not mad, Sir Tobus! I say to you, this house is dark!
Madman, thou errest. I say there is no darkness, but ignorance, in which thou art more puzzled than the Egyptians in their fog.
And I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. And I say there has never been man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are. Take the trial of any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our grandam might happily inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of his opinion?
Oh, I think nobly of the soul, and in no way approve his opinion.
Fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras ere I allow thee of thy wits and fear to kill a woodcock, lest thou dispossess the soul of thy grandam. Fare thee well.
Sir Tobus! Sir Tobus!
Nay, I am for all waters.
You may have done it without the beard and gown, for he sees thee not.
Show him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. Oh, I would be well rid of this neighbor, if he may be conveniently delivered. I would he were. For I am now so far in offense with my niece that I cannot pursue with any safety this sport to the upshot. Oh, come by and by to my table. Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does. My lady is unkind to me. Alas, why?
I say!
She loves another. What? Who calls?
thou wilt ever deserve well in my hand, help me. A candle, some light, ink and paper. Oh, as I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
Good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
Good fool. Never has a man so been notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well? Then you be mad indeed, if you be no better in your wits than a fowl.
They have here property thieves. Leave me in darkness, then ministers to me assess, and do all that they can to face me out of my way.
Oh, advise what you say, Malvolio. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep, and leave thy vain bibble babble.
Oh, Sir Topus!
Oh, no, maintain no words with him, good sir. What, I, sir? No, not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topus. Mary, oh, amen. I will, sir, I will.
Fool, I say!
Alas, sir, be patient. What say you, sir? I am sent for speaking with you.
Oh, good fool, help me to some paper and some light. I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well a day that you were, sir.
By this hand I am. Help me to some light, ink, and paper, and convey what I set down to my lady. It will advantage thee more than the bearing of letter ever did.
Well, I will to it, but tell me true. Are you not mad indeed? Or do you but counterfeit?
Oh, believe me, I do not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman till I see his brain.
No!
I will help you to light ink and paper.
I will requite thee in the highest degree. I pray thee, be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I will be with you again in a trice like the thee, old vice I need to sustain, and like a dagger of black in his rage and his wrath, cries aha to the devil, like a mad lad to the nails dead, a do-good man devil.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it, see it. Wonder that he raps me thus. He's not mad yet. My soul wrangles my reason. This is some error. No matter. Hence, blood of fortune do so far exceed all instance of discourse that I am ready to trust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad. Or else the lady thought. For so, she could not wade her house, command her servants, give and take back their affairs, and their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, stable bearing that I do perceive she has. There's something in it that is conceivable. But, the lady come.
Blame not the taste of mine. If you mean well, then go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. There, before him and underneath that consecrated roof, wipe me the full assurance of your faith, that my most zealous and doubtful soul might live at peace. We shall conceal it whilst you are willing it shall come to note what time we will or celebration keep according to my verse. What do you say?
I will
see this letter.
Oh.
This is to give a dog and in recompense to desire my dog again.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Marry, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friend.
Oh, no, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass out of me. Now my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I'm abused, so that for your conclusions to be as kisses, and your four negatives make two affirmatives, then, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no. Though it please you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for thee. There's gold.
But that I would it would be double dealing, sir. I would you would make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
Oh, put your grace in your pocket, sir, just this once, and let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I will be so much a sinner to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo. Segundo. Tertio is a good play. And the old saying goes, the third pays for all. The triplet, sir, is a good tripping measure. Or let the bells of St. Bennet put you in mind, sir. 1, 2, 3.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will tell your lady I am here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again. I go now, sir, but I would not have you think that my desire of having is the sin of covetousness. But, as you say, sir, let your bounty take a nap. I will awake it anon.
Here comes the man, sir. Let him rescue me.
That face of hers I do remember well, yet when I saw it last, it was smeared as black as Vulcan with the smoke of war. A bawbling vessel was she captain of, for shallow draught, and bulk unprizable, with which such scateful grapple did she make with the most noble bottom of our fleet, that very envy and the tongue of loss cried fame and honor on her. What's the matter?
It's that lady, Antonia.
He did me kindness, sir. Who on my side? But in conclusion, put great speech upon me. I don't know what was but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemy?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased I shake off these names you give. That most ungrateful boy there by your side, his life I gave him, and did thitherto add my love, without retention or restraint. All he is in dedication, pure for his love, that I expose myself into the dangers of this adverse town, here to defend him when he was beset, where, being apprehended, his false cunning, not willing to partake of me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and denied me mine own purse, which I recommended to him not half an hour before. How can this be?
When came ye to this town?
Today, my lord, for 3 months before no interest, not a moment's vacancy, both day and night to be consulted.
Here comes the Countess, now heaven walks on earth, but for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth has tended upon me, but more of that anon. Take her aside.
What would my lord, but what he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not consult with me. Madam!
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord. My lord would speak. My duty hushes me. If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as soft and wholesome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What, to perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my lips the faithfulest offerings have breathed out that ere devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even what it please my lord that shall become him.
Why should I not, had I the heart to do it, like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love? A savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this. Since you two non-regardants cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, with you the marble-breasted tyrant still, but this, your minion, whom I know you love, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, though spoken, act and willingly to do the rest. The thousand deaths would die. Where goes Cesario? After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all more than e'er I shall love wife. If I do feign you witnesses above, punish my life for taking my love. How am I beguiled? Who does beguile you? Who does you wrong? Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father!
Come away!
Whither, my Lord Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband?
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, Sarah?
No, my lord, not I. Alas, it is thy base fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortune up. Be that which thou knowest thou art. Then thou wilt be as great as that thou fearest. Well then, Father, I charge thee, by thy reverence, here to unfold. Though lately we had intended to keep in darkness, what occasion now reveals before 'tis right. What thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this contract, sealed in my function by my testimony, since when my watch hath told me toward my grave I have traveled but 2 hours.
2 hours!
O thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou prove when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy case? Or will not else thy craft so quickly grow that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth shall never meet.
My lord, I do permit. Now do not swear. Hold a little faith, thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God! Oh, a sturgeon!
What's the matter?
Send one presently to Sir Toby. He has broke my head across, and he has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb, too. Oh, for the love of God! Oh, your help! Oh, I had rather than 40 pounds I were at home.
Who has done this for Andrew?
Oh, the Count's gentleman, one Cesario. He took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario?
Oh, lifelings! There he is! You broke my head for nothing! And that I did? Well, I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. But you drew your sword upon me without cause. But I just broke you fair, and I let you know.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you set nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Oh, here comes Sir Toby, halting. You shall hear more. But if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other dates than he did.
How now, gentlemen, how is't with you?
That's all one. Has hurt me in this end on it. Dick Surgeon. Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour agone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning. Then he's a rogue. And a passing measure payment. I ain't a drunken rogue.
Away with them. Who has wreaked this havoc with them?
Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you? Hell. An ass hand, and a coxcomb, a knave, a thin-faced knave, a goat.
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
Forgive me, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. But was it the brother of my blood? I was done no less with wit and safety. So strange guard upon me. Oh, and by that I perceive I have offended you. Oh, forgive me, dear one. Vows that we made but so long ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonia, oh my dear Antonia, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I had lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonia?
How have you made decision of yourself? An apple collecting too is no more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian? Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister, who the blind waves and souls have devoured. Charity, what kin are you to me?
Sebastian was my father, but Sebastian was my brother too, so went he to his watery tomb. Oh, if spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
A spirit I am indeed, but in this dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman as the rest goes on, my tears I fall upon my fair face and cry, thrice welcome, drowned Viola!
Oh, if nothing less to make us happy both but this night, that's when you should retire. Oh, do not embrace me. To each circumstance of place, time, and fortune, you will hear and jump that I am Viola, which to confirm, I'll take you to a captain in this town, where lie my maid's leave. By her tender help, I was prepared to serve this noble town. All the occurrence of my fortune since has been between this lady and this sword.
So it comes, lady, you are mistook. But nature can provide us for in that. Attracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed to both maid and man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy rack. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear, and all those swearings keep as true in soul as jaws that orbit constant of fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
Oh, the captain that did first bring me on shore hath my maiden's garment. He upon some action into some durance that Malvolio too, a gentleman and father of my lady. He so enlarged him. Send Malvolio hither. Alas, now I do remember thee. They say he is, poor gentleman, much distracted. A most extracting frenzy of mine own, from my remembrance, clearly then it is. How doth he, Sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the Staves Inn, as well as a man in his case may do. Hath he writ you a letter? I should have had it you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, it skills not so much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Look to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman.
By the Lord, madame, you have wronged me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Speak of me as you please. I equivalent thought of and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
You write this?
Aye, madam!
Fetch him hither, Fabian, see him delivered. My lord, so please you. Now I do beseech me, these circumstances to make thee think me as well as sister, as a wife. One day shall crown the alliance on it, here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
Sister, you are seen.
Is this the madman?
Aye, my lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio?
Lady, you have. I pray you peruse that letter. You cannot now deny it is in your hand. Write from it if you can, by hand or phrase, or say that it is not your seal, nor your invention. You can say none of this. Now, granted, tell me, in modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor, made me come smiling, cross-gartered to you, put on yellow stockings, frown on Sir Toby, the light of me. Tell me why you suffered to have me imprisoned, visited by priests, kept in a dark room, and made the most notorious deck and go as ever invention played on. Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Much like the character, but without question, 'tis Maria's hand. And now I do bethink me, it was she who first told me thou wast mad. Then camest in smiling in such force as were presupposed upon me in the letter. I prithee, be content. This practice hath most surely passed upon me. And when the authors and grounds are known, thou shalt be both the king's judge and the plaintiff of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak, and may no quarrel nor brawl to come take to this present hour, which I have wondered at. Hopest thou not? Most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous part, we have conceived against him. Maria writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance. In recompense whereof he hath married her. How was a forceful marriage that was followed, had rather pluck on laughter than revenge. Oh no. If that the injuries be justly weighed, they have on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Oh, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I was one such in this interlude, one Sir Topus, the curate. Oh, but that's all one. Oh, by the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But do you remember, madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole back of you.
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. When that is known, and golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Till then, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be while you are a man. But when in other habits you are seen, Mocino's mistress, his fancy's queen.
When I was a little tiny boy with a hay-ho, wind in the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain, it raineth every day. When I came to man's estate with a hay-ho, wind in the rain, knaves and thieves, they shut the gate. For the rain, it raineth every day. When I came, alas, to wive with a hay-ho, wind in the rain, my swaggering I did not cry. For the rain, it raineth every day. When I came unto my beds with a hay-ho, wind in the rain with tossed but still and drunken heads. For the rain, it raineth every day. A long time ago, the world was begun with a hay-ho, a wind in the rain, and now at last our play is done, and we strive to please you every day.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out to the beautiful Mercer Botanical Gardens and seeing Haven Arts Theater's production of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. If you want to come back, we've got one more showing tomorrow at 3 o'clock. If you don't, but you know people who would want to come out, please tell them. Bring friends, bring all kinds of people, and hope to see you at the next show. Thank you very much.